Yo, what is going on, guys? It's your man Twisted. Welcome back to another video. It's been a long time since we last uploaded to YouTube, and I am glad to be back. Starting a brand new YouTube journey with y'all. What you're about to see is the start of a new series that I've started on my Twitch channel called the Drift's Pit Talk. Drift's Pit Talk is basically a just chatting segment where I go and chat about mental health, different gaming topics, this, that, and the other. This first episode you're about to see here is a sort of introductory get-to-know-me kind of segment. About 35 minutes long, 36 minutes long. In the future, these lengths may vary. But did this a few weeks ago, really enjoyed it, was debating on putting it on YouTube, but decided, you know what? There's people who didn't get to see the VODs are disappearing. Go and put it on YouTube. Get it out there, let y'all see it. So, if you enjoyed this, be sure to go and follow the Twitch, twitch.tv//TwistedDrifter. Same is right there. Follow it on Twitter as well. But if you haven't already followed me on Twitch, feel free to do so. Without further ado, enjoy episode 1.
What is going on, guys? It is your man Twisted. Welcome to the first edition. Excuse me, wrong scene. But welcome to the first edition of Drift's Pit Talk. Hope everybody's doing well. Initial D, the man, the myth, the legend. Welcome to the stream, man. Hope you're doing well. Percival, longtime friend and supporter. Huge thank you for dropping by, man. I know it was amazing. I wanted to live there. It was emo night, so all the music was Linkin Park, American Reject, Panic at the Disco. Oh, heck yeah. See, that's some good music. That's some good music. But no, just to start off, I owe a huge thank you to Initial D and the Bear Project. Last night they had a podcast, and honestly, do me a favor, Percival, shout Initial D out. Please and thank you. But a huge thank you to Initial D and the Bear Project last night. Two amazing, inspirational streamers that, honestly, without them, I probably wouldn't... Let me go and turn my mic down. I noticed I'm peaking, but honestly, without them, I probably wouldn't have the motivation or the courage to start things off with a just chatting stream. Honestly, they opened my eyes last night in ways I could never have imagined during their podcast, and honestly, like, their personalities, they are honestly so much closer souls than I thought they could be. Like, honestly, you could not have two more similar people, yet more different in the same way than those two. It seems as if they're brothers or something. Like, it's absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing content creators. Go check them out. And check out the VOD and his YouTube channel for the content of that. But today we're gonna go and, start things off pretty basic. Sort of what got me into streaming. What sort of, where I see myself and all that. But also sort of try and motivate and talk about some mental health stuff. And touch on a few things I've been seeing on Twitter, and that revolve around the Twitch community. So if y'all are interested in that, let's go ahead and get started. So, of course, for those who know me or don't know me, my name is Twisted. Been streaming for 2.5 years now. I think it is. Back in March 2019. Officially though, unofficially though, this channel's been around a lot longer. Because I used to do streams on Twitch just from the Xbox as a way to record content for YouTube channels, for my YouTube channel, because something a lot of people on Twitch don't know about me is, for the first 2 years of content creation, I started off as a YouTuber. I was inspired by two big people on YouTube that did sim racing content and just different racing games, and being able to get into YouTube, it sort of helped me. I was going through a bunch of mental depression and stuff like that, and YouTube seemed to be a way out of it for me. It just, content creation, sort of like a zen. It's always been a zen for me, sort of a where my peace lies. And YouTube was sort of my escape from that. Like I said, I did that for about 2 years, met some amazing people. Mighty Percival being one of them. Actually, I think I met him before I started YouTube, but it's always been there for me, always been there to help support and show love. But, with the way things have gone, though, this is where I went. I suffer from ADHD, y'all, so if I scatter brain sometimes and you hear me go and take a long pause, it's because my brain decided it wanted to jump ahead in where I'm thinking of going. Well, I do apologize. But I did YouTube for about 2 years, like I said, and the reason I left was there was a multitude of reasons. First being, I got tired of it. I got bored of the editing. The grind of just editing and doing videos and not really gain much interaction in the comments. You know, I wanted to stream. I wanted to put out content. I wanted to, you know, make connections with people. You know, the way I see people. I wanted to be that guy that on YouTube that, you know, actually reacted and commented to people who message him on their channel, you know, and actually build connections with them. But nobody really commented, so it was difficult to do that, and, you know, I couldn't really get there. So that's one of the reasons I left YouTube. Another reason is I saw too many people out there that I was inspired by getting their channels deleted. Getting their channels just randomly deleted, or getting them sort of, I guess, I don't want to say banned, but sort of a shadow ban, if that makes sense. You know, you get people where their content was being put out, but the algorithm suppressed it. The algorithm would not put it out there. It would not go to notification boxes. People were, like, people were getting unsubscribed at random without being known about it. I was unsubscribed from 3 friends who I really supported. And I had to go and resubscribe 2 or 3 different times to their channels. And this sort of leads me into something that I saw earlier this morning. A good friend of mine, or somebody who I would like to consider a friend, who I watch on Twitch when I can. And Initial D also knows him. Rain 1, I believe his name is on Twitch or Twitter. That man has put around a year, maybe a little over a year worth of content and effort and hard work into his channel. And this morning I see a tweet from him that says that his YouTube channel has been deleted. And he's currently filing an appeal. This is why I left you. They delete people's channels, not even giving a warning. The man didn't have any copyright. He didn't break TOS as far as I know. The man legit put out content that was quality. Hey, what's going on, Widow? Nice to see you coming through. Lost cell signal sucks in my area. Understandable. Do appreciate you dropping by while you can. But no, that's the thing though. YouTube doesn't seem to care about its creator, and it's sad. That's why I left. It's because people put in hard work, only for YouTube to go and use their content as a porcelain throne and shit all over it. Whether that be by shadow banning people, or deleting their channels, or unsubscribing people from their channel. That's why I left. I didn't want to do all this work on YouTube, and then all of a sudden have my shit deleted. I've still got my content up on YouTube. If y'all are ever bored, y'all want to see where I came from, go check it. Go check the YouTube out. It's the same name as here. Big reason why I want nothing to YouTube. I have a channel, but I've only posted a short on it so far. Yeah, exactly, Widow. You know, I understand that you know, posting on here, posting on YouTube, that could be beneficial. That could help me grow. I get that. But I'm scared of YouTube because of the shit I've seen them do. I'm scared because of the shady shit I've seen them do. And that's why I don't post on there anymore. And exactly, Initial. It is ridiculous because the man didn't do anything wrong as far as you or I know. And that leads me into my next topic. Which, right now, with all these hate raids, these ugly, hideous hate raids, and these bots that keep following, like these hotspots, these new bots that are coming through, and all these people that keep making more bot accounts that steal people's identity. Because as you said last night, Initial, Haas was actually a legit person until these bot accounts started stealing his name. And I saw another one last night. I can't think of his name right now, but he was another one out there that had his name ran into the ground by these bots. It could happen to anyone. It could happen to me. It could happen to Widow. It could happen to you, Initial. As you said last night, and that's the scary thing. Which, honestly, I hate to say this, but Twitch is slowly becoming the new YouTube. And that is a scary thought. That is a scary thought. I don't know, I don't think it was Gunzo that I saw. It might have been, but I'm not 100% sure, but I know I saw somebody last night with it. Was it Big Gunzo or Big Guns or something? Like, I can't remember exactly, but I know that I know that I did see someone, I think similar to that name. And this is the scary thing, because Twitch is taking a very dangerous path right now. Okay, Gunzo is a new one. Yeah, right now a place is considered safe to stream. Yeah, exactly. Like, I know there's these new places coming up, you know? I do. And, you know, I've thought about them. You know, I've thought about these new, smaller platforms that are coming out. I have. But at the same time, Initial, this is the thing. I'm a guy that likes to persevere. And running an esports team, which I run, you know, some people may know it, some people may not, but Phoenix Motorsport. I've ran that team for 2 years or so now. No, it's way more than 2 years. I started that team back in, I want to say, 2019, I believe? February of 2019? Or, no, 2018. February of 2018, yeah. Started my team on Forza Motorsport 7, and, yeah, trust me, that's one reason I don't, Widow, is starting over. Like, exactly. I know the feeling of starting over. I've had to rebuild my esports team multiple times. We've been through so many different, names and rebrandings and this, that, and the other. I know the struggle of having to rebuild it. I've had to rebuild that team from scratch. I've been streaming full-time since May, and I'm not successful as some, but I am successful. It would suck. Exactly, Widow, exactly. And hello, Jess. I'm assuming it's V on the account. If it's not, and it's Ayushi or Jess or whoever, welcome to the stream. Hope you're well this morning. I know the three of you share that account to go and be in here, so I do appreciate you dropping in. Hope you're well. But yeah, that's one reason why I'm scared of Twitch and the future, because it's down a dangerous path right now that if they don't start acknowledging and they don't start taking action to help change these change things and make it harder for these bots, it's going to be extremely rough. B, if that's you on the account, just so you know, Hazy's blowing up my Discord again. Just so you know. But anyhow, as I was saying though, yo, what's going on, Emily Joan? Hope you're well, or is it Emily J1? Not sure which it is, but hello, Emily. I hope you are well this morning. Thank you for dropping by. This is the thing, though. Which, as I said, is down the scary path, and I'm gonna stick with it. I'm done starting over. Emily Joan? Okay. Hope you're well, though, Emily. Nice to see you dropping by. But I'm done starting over. I've done so many restarts. Starting over from YouTube and going to Twitch. That was a big restart for me. The amount of times I've had to restart on my Twitch or on my YouTube channel. Or my esports team. Not my YouTube channel, but my esports team. The amount of times I've had to rebuild. I'm done rebuilding and restarting over. It takes so much energy, so much mental drain. The depression that kind of stuff causes, having to rebuild and restart, I'm done with that. So I'm going to stick through with this Twitch stuff. You know, I'm gonna try and be that one that even as one streamer who, you know, doesn't have that big of a platform. Yeah, we're at 1,038 subs right now, but we're not that big. We are not that, or follows, not subs, excuse me. As a channel, we are not that big yet. No, we're still small in the realm of Twitch. We are still small. And that's one thing I pride myself on, is trying to keep it a community that anyone can come into. Oh dear lord, now Hazy's in the chat trying to go and blow things up here. V, please go and take the phone away from Hazy. Please and thank you. Otherwise I will have to time the account out. Yeah, I'm timing it out for a bit. Don't worry about that, y'all. That is my ex's daughter who's typing all that random stuff. I'm just gonna time the account out for a moment. Let's go just, yeah, 180 seconds, that should help. But anyway, y'all, as I was saying, do apologize for the random interruption there by the account there. That is my ex's daughter. She's stolen the phone. She's only a few months old, if that. So anyhow, as I was trying to say, I'm going to ride this through, because I want to try and be, even though we're small, I want to try and be that one who can sort of inspire people to keep going. I want to be the one that can motivate people, that can be here as someone people can trust, someone people can come to if they need help or they need to vent, someone they can come to if they need anything. No, I'm not going to just give up on this platform. I mean, there are yeah, these bots are scary. These bots are crazy. But there are ways to get around it. There is a new tool out here on Twitch, for those who don't know, called SiriBot. I definitely recommend going in if you're a streamer, especially a minority streamer as well, because I know the minorities and female streamers, as well as members of the LGBTQ community, if you are in any of those labels, go and check out SiriBot and install that on your channel. It will automatically ban these bot accounts, and you can use it to, and if they're already following you, you can use that tool from that channel and instantly ban those bot accounts. And what's going on, Jimmy? Hope you are well. Thank you for dropping by, man. Hope all is going well for you. Started this whole thing without sort of a script for these Drift Pit talks are going to be a thing in the future. This first one's just sort of off the rip, off the cap, you know, off the dome. But seriously, check out SiriBot. That is your best protection against these bots and these hate raids. Again, there's other tools as well, but SiriBot, I feel like, is definitely the first line of defense. Definitely use it if you can, and it should help. All is good, my guy. Beautiful weather today. Glad to hear there's some beautiful weather. I'm doing well, you know. I'm doing well. Honestly, can't thank Initial enough for and Bear Project as well for inspiring me last night. Like, honestly, it makes a world of difference. And yeah, it's been phenomenal. I've got it installed on mine as well. One moment here, I've got to deal with something.
A few moments later.
But that's something that this is something I do want to go and incorporate into the channel moving forward, because this is, I feel like it could be a great way to, you know, sort of motivate people or just go and connect with y'all better before we get into the gaming. As Initial had said last night, something along the lines of these just chatting streams helps your community not only to get to know you better, but helps you to get to know your community better. And I feel like that's something that I have, you know, gaming is, Twitch and gaming, they go hand in hand, but at the same time, as Initial said last night, and again, he has a good point, Twitch isn't just about gaming. Just chatting, it takes up the #1 spot here on Twitch. Hey Jess, I'm sorry again for timing you out, but gotta go off, understandable. Sorry for timing you out, but Hazy was blowing up the chat. Go take care of her. I know she's still blowing up my Discord, and I know you gotta go and take care of her, so go ahead. Understandable. Take care of her. Thank you for dropping by while you could. Sorry I had to time your chat out. You as well. Take care. Go and snooze the ads because an ad was trying to come in. But yeah, I do like these just chattings. I feel like are going to be a great way to start communicating with y'all and really let y'all get to know me better. So expect more of these. Maybe not every stream, but every few streams, maybe a couple times a week, 3 or 4 times a week, maybe. I don't know yet, but these are going to. I do want to try and make these a bit more common with these streams moving forward. I understand. If she does, just try to make sure it's off of either in Discord only. Please and thank you. Yeah, and that's again, Jimmy. That's something I feel like is the future. You know, I've seen it work for a lot of people, and you know, it's gotten more chatters and gotten people more active. And that's something I've won, because my end goal here with Twitch, my end goal for trying to stream is trying to grow a community that, you know, can be active, supportive, and a place where people can feel safe. You know, take care of V, thank you once again. And I want my community to feel safe. I want it to be a place where people can come in and vent. They can come in and feel happy. They can come in and get a laugh. I want that to be a place where my channel can be. And I feel like, you know, I've got a great start. But in order for people to feel more comfortable, I feel like just chatting has to become a bigger part of it as well. Initial D, I'm great, I'm out for a run at the moment. How's the run going so far, D? How is that run going? Hope it's going all well for you. How's the weather down there in Florida for you right now? Jimmy, it's awesome. I finally signed back up for a gym membership again to stay more active. Yo, let's go, Jimmy. Honestly, I need to sign up for a gym. You know, I'll admit, I'm not in the best shape. Since I lost my job in October of 2019, I put on quite a bit of weight, I'll admit. You know, I went from just around. I've probably gone from just around. I used to be a size 32, a size 34, and recently I just had to go and buy a new pair of jeans, size 40 and 42. So yeah, I do need to hit a gym. I will admit, being unemployed has definitely made me put on some weight, and I'm not proud of it. So yeah, I definitely personally need to hit up a gym or do something to start losing some of that, and it's something I do want to try and do eventually. But yeah, that's getting off topic a little bit though, because again, my ADHD, and everything, it sort of makes me my mind going a million miles a minute, makes me lose track of what I was trying to say. So if I go scatterbrain and immediately go to a different topic, that's just something that'll happen because of the fact of my mental illness, you know, and it brings me to something I mentioned last night, actually. That actually I feel like is a good transition, because especially with what we were just talking about with this challenge of eventually trying to become a safe, be a safe place for people to come to if they need to vent or whatever, or they need someone who they can talk to. I've always been for those who don't know, I've always been a huge advocate for mental health. About every year I try to do a mental health chat stream. But I'm always got a game going on in the background. But last year, my brain went another direction. But a couple years ago, or back when brain, get your thoughts together, or you and me are going to have some words. Honestly, stop making my thoughts go this way when I know where I'm trying to go, that you try to make me go one way. I'm sorry. This is the life of living with ADHD, Asperger's, bipolar disorder, and high-functioning autism spectrum, y'all. You get these issues where your brain wants to go one way, but you're trying to go another way. And it causes your thoughts and your woods to jumble. It sucks. Now, where I was trying to go is this. I've been going through the mental health system since I was 7 years old. I was diagnosed with ADHD, bipolar, and I don't remember when I was diagnosed with autism, but I know I've got it. But I've been through the mental health system since I was 7. And I think I was 10 or 12, I've been going and advocating for mental health and mental health awareness. Back when I was in Kansas, I grew up in Kansas, and the NAMI, which is the North American Society for Mental Health or whatever, I can't remember exactly what the abbreviation stands for. I've always struggled with that, but I grew up going to what was known as Mental Health Advocacy Day at the state capitol. They would every year in Topeka, Kansas, they'd always have a day organized where all the mental health facilities would gather a group from around the state, and they'd all meet up in Topeka, and we'd go and we'd get access to the Capitol building. We'd go and walk around, talk with senators, talk with the governor even once, and we'd try to share our stories. You know, we'd talk to people who were for cutting the mental health budget, and those who were for protecting the mental health budget, and we'd share our stories of what we've gone through, what we've seen people go through, and we always tried to advocate for more mental health funding so that people could get the mental health they needed, whether it be for for behavioral issues, or whether it be for depression, anxiety, being on the edge of their rope, being on the end of the rope, trying to survive, fighting for their life. That's one thing that I've always prided myself on, is trying to advocate for mental health and be someone that can, be there and help people when they're in their need. I can't tell you how many nights I have stayed up till 5, 6, 7, 8 a.m. talking someone out of suicide, or talking someone out of this, that, or the other, helping them through some rough times in their life. And I'll admit, I've lost a few people that I've tried. Hurt. It hurt like a knife when I couldn't help them. I'm not a therapist, y'all. I'm not a licensed therapist. I'm not a licensed psychologist. But I'll do what I can to help you out. If you're going through something, I'll do what I can to help you, because I care. I am an overly caring guy, and I will do whatever it takes to be there. And I want this community to be a place where people can come to. Whether it be, if I feel that I'm losing touch and I can't help, I'm going to suggest that you go there, that they go seek, dial that hotline. They seek a crisis center. They do what they can, because I know the pain all too well of losing someone. And it sucks. It's exactly, Jimmy. Being open and available for someone can make a huge, and too many people I can't tell you how many people I've seen that just think that anxiety, depression, ADHD, autism, bipolar can be just flicked on with a flip of a switch. I can't tell you how many times I've seen people say that, "Oh, you could change, just turn it off." "Oh, you're just acting it. Oh, you're not really depressed. It's just acting like that because you don't want." No, that's not it at all. It's sad that people think that, we're trying to do this, or that we enjoy doing it, because we don't. People that struggle with mental illness, someone like myself who, is currently dealing with depression, still to this day has dealt with depression, not clinically diagnosed, but self-diagnosed on depression, who deals with it and has dealt with it for a long time. No, I've had my thoughts of suicide before. I have. I've had those thoughts. I know what it's like to want to throw it all away. Just want to grab a knife, or slice myself, or want to find a rope or jump out a window. Or, heck, even, I'll admit, there's been times where I've wanted to go lay on the railroad track, or down the road. But I don't. And you know why? Because I've got people that care. I've been this close before. But I know that people care. I know people are here for me. And that's what keeps me fighting. I want to be that person that people know care about them when they're at the end of their rope. I want to be that person that can be there for them when they have nobody else. When they feel they're at their end. I want to be that person. Because I've been there. Because I know what it's like to be at that end where you just want to end it. I want to be that person for somebody. Because I've had people there for me. So, that's sort of what I want to build, is a community that can be there for people. that can support people. And, you know, on top of that, I want to build a community that one day can be there for people that are pushing for affiliate as well. Now, I don't want to just be a mental health support channel as well. I want to be a channel that can help push people to affiliate. Be that, I want to grow it one day to drop huge raids on people that can help them push for that next level that they're aiming for their channel. And honestly, you know I'm starting to ramble a bit, but you know what? I'm having fun with this. So those who have stuck around, Jimmy, thank you. No, I appreciate you being here. It means a lot. For those who have had to lurk, those who have had to do this, that, or the other, I fully understand, and I thank you for, you know, dropping by while you could. Honestly, expect more of these in the future. Expect more of these, this kind of content. Starting off the streams, I definitely had a lot of fun with this. I look forward to trying to do it more, because these just chatting streams, these sort of as we're calling them, the drift talk, I'm enjoying it. You know, it feels like a great way to sort of get things off my chest, and a way to sort of maybe help my mental health as well. So definitely plan on trying to do more of these in the future. I feel like we're at a good stopping point though for right now. I feel like we've had a great opening for this. So we are going to go ahead and run a 1-minute ad. I'm going to go use the restroom, and when we get back, we're going to swap on over to what we've been waiting for all morning. The amazing Saints Row and Yakuza crossover. Y'all may be wondering, what do I mean Saints Row and Yakuza crossover? Stick around. Might be surprised. We're on a 1-minute ad break, as we do have the ads manager getting ready to run an ad in 4 minutes. I'm gonna go use the restroom, and we'll be back right after this.
We figured you might be able to tell us what's